Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with Rangers. So domestic action starting today at Fir Park against Motherwell. We'll be going with the 4-2-3-1 attacking formation, trying to get right in their faces here and get the victory. I think we need to really go positive against most teams in the SPL and try and assert our dominance over them. If we actually look at the Premiership though, Hearts versus Celtic was a game one at Parkhead. Was hoping that the Jambos might be able to get something. 6-0 to Celtic in that game. 2 goals for Sinclair, Tierney, Armstrong, Odsonne Edouard, Patrick Roberts, and actually a missed Scott Sinclair penalty as they absolutely decimated Hearts. 61% possession for Celtic as well. 3 at the back. A 3-4-1-2 it looks like there from Celtic. Can we actually see their formation? Let's have a look. Yeah, 3-4-1-2 is their formation. Yeah, the 3 at the back. Gamboa, Sinclair playing as a wide midfielders. Ayer and Brown in behind Armstrong. James Forrest actually starting up top with Lee Griffiths, which is interesting. And Hearts actually went 5 at the back as well. 5-3-1, which is not enough players. It says 5-3-2 here, so maybe somebody was playing up top alongside Lafferty. Did somebody get sent off? Yeah, Prince Boabin, 47th minute, got sent off, so an absolute destruction there from Celtic. But we step up against Motherwell here now, trying to answer the challenge. Hopefully we can get something done. We've always done well actually so far when we played this attacking formation. They're going for a 3-2-2-1-2 here. A bit of an interesting formation from Motherwell. Assertively I expect a win, frankly. We're away at Motherwell. We are Glasgow Rangers. We should be expecting to win these kind of games. And just encourage them. Morelos and Peña now getting it out to Candeas. Who loses the ball to Dunn early on. That's a bit of encouragement for Motherwell, unfortunately. Early throw though, Knudsen will launch it into the box. Candeas is there, it is headed away. Dalcio will pick it back up, drives it across, and it's one of our favourite highlights, going miles wide, and Carson tips it round the post for Motherwell. Candeas' corner, far too deep. Dorans will pick it up, tries to return it to the area, and it's well blocked for another corner. 6 minutes gone, good early pressure from us. No breakthrough though, no real chances actually so far, but nice early pressure on the goal. Candeas' ball in, McHugh will easily get rid of that. Carl McHugh dumps it long and Tavernier will recover. Carson now with the goal kick. Good action early on here, it's not a boring game anyway. Trevor Carson goes long, headed away by Cardoso. Morelos will pick it up. Can he find Candeas running out on the right? No, he chooses to run himself down the left. Can he get a ball across? It deflects, it's easy for Trevor Carson to pick up. And pretty much the highlight will just reset itself with Trevor Carson taking a long kick. Louis Moult up against Bruno Alves. Moult flicks her on, but it's easy for Cardoso to recover. He'll play it out wide to Tavernier. Candeas has a bit of room now in behind the right back. It's over the top. Candeas with a lovely touch actually. Can he get it into Morelos? Candeas whips it in. Morelos is in there. Tate plays it away. Dorans will knock it down to Peña. Hunters of space here for Dalcio. Will Dalcio shoot or cross? He will shoot. It comes back to him now off the goalkeeper. He will cross it. Will hit Morelos and go in. Not exactly beautiful from Morelos, but it is 1-0 to Rangers at around about the 9-minute mark. Good play from Dalcio to whip that there. Did he actually get the assist? No, he's not been credited with the assist, which is a bit disappointing, but 1-0 nonetheless. 15 minutes now, Candeas to deliver. Delivers it very deep. Dalcio jumps, but he's headed it over the bar. And it's a Motherwell goal kick. Absolutely pounding Motherwell here. The first 20 minutes, 7 shots, over 60% possession, but only a 1-0 lead. The game has now quietened down a bit. Motherwell growing into the game here, having a couple of shots of their own as we approach half time. 2 added minutes will provide no action, and there is 1-0 to Rangers at half time. A solid if unspectacular first half performance from us, giving us the 1-0 lead at Fir Park. Happy with your performance so far. Keep it up, boys. Who will bring on, if anyone? I think I'm going to bring on Baronas for Graham Dorrans here. I like the young man. We want to be giving him as much game time as we can, and I trust him to come in. Dorrans not having a particularly great game himself, so we can certainly afford to take him off. It's an injury to Bowman. Ryan Bowman off for Alex Fisher. Tavernier now with the free kick to Rangers, scoops it forward. Morelos back to Tavernier now. Looking for another angle, back to Morelos. Baronas now, can he slip it through? He goes back for Tavernier, not a great ball, but he will be able to pick it up, James Tavernier. Play the ball down the right. Candeas picks her up, a decent touch. Can he take on his fullback, get the ball in? He whips it in, and Carson flaps at it over the bar. Candeas' cross will easily be headed away by Cadden. I mean, I'm really getting tired right now. I don't know if you can tell of these things with the goalkeeper flapping at it and turning it around the post or pushing it over the bar. It's really dull. Now we're gone. Almost much action since the early Rangers flurry, really. 20 minutes left here. I think I'm going to bring on Jordan Rossiter for Carlos Pena. He can just go back the way Baronas can come forward. Rossiter can become the ball-winning midfielder in there alongside Ryan Jack, as Bigaramana will find Molt. Louis Molt now, his mother will look for an undeserved equaliser. Tanner looks to go in behind Tavernier. It's a great ball actually, which Dunn will cross, and then, oh look at that, Fodringham pushes away across. Louis Molt has been disappointing today for Motherwell, as Cadden will go off for Riley. Last 10 minutes we will bring on Aaron Nemane for Danny Candeas, who's had another great game actually. He's clearly looks a class above the rest of our team at the moment. Riley now throwing it for Fisher, who takes it down well. He is marked, but Riley now is unmarked in towards Louis Molt. It's spilled by Fodringham, and Louis Molt's rebound caught this time by Wes Fodringham. Great play by the goalkeeper there. And we get away with that one, to be honest. We're lucky to still have the lead after that opportunity falling to Louis Molt. 5 added on minutes now. Over a minute left as Carson launches it long. Bruno Alves heads it away. Baronas can't get there ahead of Waddle. Riley now, his mother will look for this equaliser. Louis Molt picking it up, plays it to Fisher now, very direct, going for us. Campbell now, can he take on his man? He puts it in. Riley at the back stick, hits it. Fodringham with a good save, comes back to Riley. He'll cross it for Campbell, nods it back in, and it is caught by Wes Fodringham, who looks miles behind the line. Corner kick indeed given to Motherwell. I'm going to tell the boys to tighten up at the moment. A Motherwell corner kick, Bigaramana whips it in. It's far too deep. Rossiter will play it away. Probably actually could have took his time there, Rossiter. Campbell now to Dunn. Kipre now. Bit of space for Bigaramana. Should be closed down better. He smashed it across goal and it's went wide, and hopefully that will secure the 1-0 victory for us here at Fir Park. I've told the boys to tighten up now, as Wes Fodringham's goal kick will probably end the game. Fodringham takes it long, and that's it. The 3 points for Rangers. It was not the best performance. We slipped after a good early start. We got a bit complacent, I think, let Motherwell back into the game. Probably should have actually dropped the 2 points there. Motherwell did pretty well against us, but you know what? That's the kind of thing that we need at the moment. We're not going to be like Celtic and just blow teams out of the water. We're probably going to need a bit of luck. And we're just going to need our slight bit of quality to tell against teams like Motherwell, which obviously it has done there. So overall, very pleased with that. I would have took a win of any description before we kicked off away at Fir Park there. Up in Dingwall next in the Betfred Cup, we'll be making a little bit of rotation, but not too much, to be honest with you. We don't really have the luxury of a squad that's deep enough to rotate heavily for these kind of games. Standard 4-4-2 expected from Ross County, apparently. Dundee away at Dumbarton now. It's a 3-1 win for Dundee. Wraith wanting Jack Thompson on loan. Can we get a key player deal? Absolutely, we'll accept that, no problem at all. Bert Contoman can do the little tactical briefing. And it's just about Ross County time. Ryan Jack is capable, and Carlos Pena can have 60 minutes. I think we'll take Carlos Pena out for Baronas. He can play that role. We'll put Nico Kranjkar on the bench. Can Baronas play that role actually? It says he can. Sort of. Do you know what? We're going to put Nico Kranjkar in there. Baronas can start ahead of Graham Dorrans. Who else? Jack Alnwick can start ahead of Fodringham. Nemani can play out there instead of Candeas. And Herrera can start ahead of Morelos. I don't think I want to make too many changes. Declan John off the bench for Danny Wilson, I guess. Who wants him out of interest? Brentford want to buy Danny Wilson. Marco Milanese. Actually, Danny Wilson can start ahead of Cardoso, and we'll put Milanese on the bench. Personalised instruction for Wilson, defensive centre back cover, so we can cover when Big Bruno goes out and tries to stop things. And Rossiter will start ahead of Ryan Jack. So overall, obviously a weaker team than played Motherwell. Rotational team here for cup competition, and we're up against a 4-4-2, pretty much of the first team of Ross County. Come on lads, show me what you can do. Just bring a few changes, some players will play here and there. Long season rotation is necessary, that's why Cardozo missed out. Pretty much just encourage the boys as Herrera finds Kranjkar out to Knudsen now. Wilson will knock it long for Morelos to chase, headed away by Fraser, picked up by Rossiter, who was fouled by Chow. Looking for a strong start here like we got at Fir Park. 60% Ross County possession though, which is a bit concerning. Jack Alnwick playing long now, looking for Morelos. For Herrera. Away to Baronas, now it's Kranjkar. Good ball from him to Rossiter. Rossiter can find the Manny out wide, but he takes too long. Chow with a tackle. Keeler Dunaway, but Bruno Alves steps in. Baronas, Rossiter, Kranjkar now. Kranjkar with a great pass for Tavernier to get onto. Can Tavernier angle the cross now? Puts it in. It's easily away by Dow. Baronas will pick it up. Baronas to Kranjkar. To Rossiter, bit of space to pick a ball to Nemani now. He takes a nice touch coming inside, tries to slip it through, can't do so. Losing it again. Van der Weg will play it away. Mickelson's chasing this here. Danny Wilson, terrible header. Mickelson is in, has a chance, and he's just put it wide of the goal. But really bad defending there from Danny Wilson. Terrible header. Nico Kranjkar has actually picked up an injury and will need to come off. I suppose Baronas is now going to have to play that role further forward, and Graham Dorrans will come on for Nico Kranjkar. Draper to Dow, played forward now for Mickelson. Danny Wilson puts his boot through it, but Van der Weg will find Chow. He can scoop it forward for Mickelson. Wilson steps in this time well. Baronas plays it to Rossiter, to the injured Kranjkar, quickly moving it on to Herrera. Van der Weg away again. A horribly scrappy game here. Wilson heads it forward, but it will be Van der Weg getting it to Keeler Dunn. He'll play it forward. Wilson steps in again. This time a long ball for Herrera. Cushions it to Rossiter. Good play by the striker. Kranjkar. Herrera now holding it up. Rossiter makes a run beyond him. Good chance for Rossiter. Good save. And Dalcio will put it into the net. Jordan Rossiter will get the assist. His shot saved into the feet of Dalcio, who puts it in. And Rangers 1-0 up in Dingwall. Celebrating in front of the Rangers fans now. Absolutely proceed with those tactical changes. Kranjkar needing to come off with an injury. So a pretty good start to the game. All the pressure going one way. Naismith will throw it into Draper now. Draper back to Naismith. We'll let him have the ball in his own corner, no problem with that. Naismith taking his time coming forward here. Closed down quickly by Dalcio though. He gets it to Herrera now. Herrera will look to shape to shoot, I think. He shapes, he shoots. It's easy though for Macari in goal. 25 minutes gone, the 1-0 lead. We seem to come out of the traps pretty well, judging by the Motherwell game and this game. Just hope we don't fall away like we did at Fir Park. Macari kicking it long now for Mickelson, and is headed away by Wilson. Hall will flick it on though, and Dow will manage to pick this up. Dow to Chow. Rossiter gets in there, good play from him. Herrera now, he's got Baronas there too, finds Graham Dorrans. Can Dorrans find Dalcio? No, he tries to go the other way, it is intercepted, but he will pick it back up. Dorrans angles it out wide for Nemani, but Van der Weg steps in. Headed down by Tavernier. Back to Dorans now. Good ball to Herrera quickly. Can he? No, he can't play it round the corner to Nemani, but he finds Tavernier, who drills it in. Herrera's got a huge chance, and he's completely blown that one the wrong side of the post. Lots and lots of early pressure here, but still only 1-0. Draper nodding it down to Dow now. Forward for Mickelson. Danny Wilson should easily be able to deal with that one. Alan Wick makes himself available. Should just kick it long. Does so. Picked up by Hall. Hall will float it forward. Well intercepted by Bruno Alves. Now it's Dorans and Baronas and Rossiter. Back to Dorans. Baronas, Rossiter. Nice play by the trio in there. Rossiter, Baronas, lovely play, forward for Herrera now, bit isolated, looks like he's going to go himself here. Herrera shoots and it is well wide of the post. I'm a bit disappointed with the support for Herrera there, we're not getting up quickly enough to him. But Dalcio's goal is the difference at the break. I'm going to tell him to guard against complacency because we don't exactly look brilliant at the moment. I'm going to bring Milanese on for Danny Wilson as well. He can just play as a regular defender then. Baronas doesn't particularly like his role in there. I'm going to bring Candeas on for Nemani, who's completely been uninvolved today. Candeas coming on, lending a bit of quality to the squad. I think he, as I say, he clearly seems to be a class above the rest of the squad. As Mickelson takes it down, plays it out wide to Dow. Nice flick to Jason Naismith. Challenge coming in from Dalcio, which we haven't really seen. That's all three changes actually made now, so hopefully we don't pick up any injuries or anything. Jack Allenwick taking the ball long as Draper comes off for Rautis. Naismith will head it on for Mickelson, who nods it down to Rautis, and now Dow. Lovely challenge by Knudsen over the top. Herrera will head it on, but he obviously has no support. Fraser picking that ball up. Plays it long down the line, but Milanese will pick that up. Not got much match practice, the young man, but he keeps it simple, going back to Jack Allenwick, who will launch it long. And well picked up by Candeas, coming central. Dorans now on to Baronas. Nice ball move to Rossiter. Candeas moving ahead of him. Tavernier out wide. Goes inside to Baronas now. He finds Candeas. Looking to run wide, he's got Tavernier and Akers if he wants to choose him. He actually shapes it himself. Herrera gets the head to it, but it's well over the bar. He's been pretty poor today, Herrera. If he's trying to stake a claim for a spot in our team, he's not doing it very well. Naismith's throw to Mickelson now. Good challenge on him. Lobbed long by Knudsen, but it's Fraser heading her on. Chow can't get there ahead of Rossiter. Doran's now moving her on for Herrera. Needing support, he's isolated here. Looks like he's going to go himself again. But he holds it up, plays it to Candeas. That's good play. Can he take on his man and get it in? He actually angles it in. It's headed away by Hall. Chow will head it on. Doran smashes one in, but it's top of the net and over the bar. Good pressure from us still. We're still really turning the screw here. We still can't get that second goal. Candeas' ball in, easily away by Rautis. Picked up by Dow now. Possible counter actually on here for Ross County, but Dow has just smashed it long. Knudsen will pick it up here. Should be able to just go back to the goalkeeper. Does, keeps it simple. Lovely play from him. Jack Allenwick now will just scoop it out to Bruno Alves. To Dorans, round the corner to Baronas. Can he find Herrera making a run? He does. Herrera now, chance to score. Herrera shoots, and that's it. Lovely play. Jamie Baronas with the assist for Eduardo Herrera, who hasn't been great today, but it looks like he's sealed the victory for us with that one. 2-0. Ross County haven't created anything all game. Looked really poor, to be honest. It's Craig Curran now coming on for Ryan Dow. Herrera apparently suffering a bruised ankle, but we can't really take him off now. No subs left. Ball whipped in. Herrera puts it beyond the goalkeeper. Baronas and Herrera linking up again to devastating effect. 2 goals in 5 minutes. And all of a sudden, Herrera goes from looking really poor to having an excellent day and being man of the match. With those 2 goals. 3-0 here in Dingwall, which I'm really pleased with actually. Curran with the throw now. Rautis back to Curran. Baronas trying to track it down. And it goes for Mackay, and Allenwick has absolutely blundered that one into the net. 3-1 now. Ross County getting a consolation here. Disappointed we've fallen asleep at the back, but at the end of the day, a 3-1 victory. Another result I would definitely have taken before the game, although we still have a bit of time to see out as Mackay nods it. Jeez, oh, I thought that was in there. Oof. We should be able to see this out no problem now. 6 added on minutes for injury time. Pass without incident. Almost 7 added minutes played now. Referee's whistle must just be seconds away. Mackay loses it to Tavernier. Baronas on to Herrera. Herrera to Dorans now. Into the 98th minute. Baronas to Herrera. And that's it, the final whistle. So we advance in the cup. I'm going to passionately tell them that I'm very pleased actually. It was a convincing performance considering we made some rotations. Into the quarter final of the cup now. Celtic 3-0 winners at Fir Park. Aberdeen take extra time to beat Morton, but they do so. Hibs take extra time to beat St Johnstone. Partick knocking out Livingston. Hamilton in extra time knocking out Falkirk, and Dunfermline beat Wraith. So basically all the favourites winning their games there in the cup. 5 to 6 weeks, Nico Kranjkar for a calf strain, Danny Candeas 1 to 2 days for a bruised ankle, and 1 day to Eduardo Herrera from a bruised ankle, so not really any problem there. We're going to make the draw here for the Betfred Cup quarter final, and then that will be the episode. Let's have a look. Obviously the main one we want to avoid there is the Old Firm derby. Betfred Cup quarter final draw, so the first game will be Dundee at Dens Park taking on Partick. Rangers will have an Ibrox tie against Hamilton, not bad. Celtic at Parkhead host Aberdeen, and Hibernian will have the luxury of an Easter Road tie when they take on Dunfermline. So not a bad draw there, could certainly give us a good chance of getting to the semi-final of the Cup. Yep, so that's going to be the episode, folks. 2 good results to get our domestic season on the go, 2 away victories. We're going to be taking on Hibs and Hearts in our next episode, so make sure you come back for that one. If you liked the video, incidentally, if you drop down below and leave a like, it'd be greatly appreciated. It does help out small channels such as myself more than you do realise. If you're enjoying following the series, you could subscribe to the channel, for which I'd be eternally grateful. But mostly, just thank you for watching the videos, and I'll see you next time for the 2 Edinburgh boys coming to Ibrox.